Over valley and mountain, river and plain, through wind and storm, rides Anne of the Airlanes.
Pete, Kay, and Zeb find that the 1,000 gallons of gasoline cached on Inaccessible Island near Tristan da Cunha has been hidden in one of the many volcanic caves along the small, narrow beach, nearly 1,000 feet below the lofty plateau upon which they have landed. However, there appears to be no way to lift the gas to the ship in the short time that remains before Jack Baker and Ann Burton will take off from Tristan for Africa. Will the three be forced to remain behind as the huge transport takes off for the Dark Continent? Or will the fertile brain of the old prospector Zeb evolve a way to overcome the difficulty? We find them on the beach after having made a tour of investigation.
Pete, look, that water's getting closer. The tide's coming in. Do you suppose it'll cover this beach?
I don't think so, Kay. Know anything about it, Zeb?
Only what I found out the last time I was around here. I think the tides in this neck of the woods only run about 4 feet high.
Oh.
Well, you youngsters feel any better after that bit of corned beef and cabbage without the cabbage?
Oh, it tasted better than any fried chicken, didn't it, Pete?
Yeah, I'll say it did. Hey, that fella that was prospecting there, he's been a great help to us, although we'll probably never know it.
But, Zeb, how did you know he'd have a cable in that box in the cave?
Well, it just stood to reason that if you had to get dump cars up and down them tracks in that tunnel there, you had to have a cable. But I sure can't figure what become of the windlass. He must have had one, because he sure couldn't have hauled them cars up to the top of that slope without some kind of a rig.
Well, you mean to tell me that all that pulling and tugging you two did to get those drums of gas and oil and that case of condensed milk and corned beef on those two mine carts was just wasted? That we can't get it up to the plane?
Well, I will say it's going to be some little work unless we can find some way to handle it.
By the way, Zeb, what do you make of those piles of sand up there on the tableland?
I've been thinking about them, son. That prospector must have been one of them fellers that think they can get a way to get gold out of ocean sand. Maybe had some sort of a chemical or a machine that he used up there to work on the sand with.
Well, you don't really mean there are people who think there's gold in ocean sand, do you, Zeb?
Yep, Kay. And funny thing is, there is, too. That was found out a long time ago. Only thing is, it cost too much to get it out. Well, let's get started through that cave and up the tunnel, and we'll see what happened to whatever he used to pull them cars up.
Okay, Zeb.
Guess we might as well take this cable in with us as we go, Pete. Here, you better give me a hand. This 1,200 or 1,500 feet of this cable ain't just as light as it might be, even if it is light.
Do you suppose that it's strong enough to pull both of them up at the same time?
Well, sand's a lot heavier than gasoline, and that's what the last tenant of this here island pulled with it. Here you are. Here. Now, you take that side of the reel and don't let it get tangled. You better go ahead of us, Kay, so you won't get this grease all over you. Ready?
Okay, Zeb. Up we go. You got that flashlight, Kay?
Here it is. I'll keep it turned back towards you so you can see where you're going.
Okay.
Now, you stay on one side of them rails, Pete, and I'll stay on the other. Then we can pay out this cable, see, right between them. That'll sort of keep the kinks out of it.
I get you, Zeb. Say, this stuff weighs a ton.
You two better save your breath. Remember, it's 1,000 feet straight up, almost.
I'll sure be glad to reach the top.
It won't be much further now, Zeb.
Oh, here we are. There's daylight.
It's about time.
Whew.
Well, I'm worn out.
Hey, don't let go of that cable, Pete. It'll go slithering right back down the tunnel.
Oh, don't worry. Can you climb out, Kay?
I don't think so.
Here, step on my knee. Now, up you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Thanks.
Now you, Zeb.
Okay.
That's it. Here, you take the cable.
I got it.
Now give me your other hand.
Okay.
Oh. How are we going to hold this thing here? Oh, we're looking for a windlass or something.
Just a minute, son. Here, we'll stake it out.
You mean tie it around that big rock there?
That's it. Just take a turn around it like that. Now, there you are.
Yes, here we are with plenty of gas on the end of that cable and no way to get it up here.
I reckon you're right, Kay. If we just had about 4 good, strong horses, I reckon we could manage to drag them 2 cars.
Horses? That's it. We've got it, Zeb, right here.
What? I didn't think that corned beef would make you see things.
I'm not kidding. We've got horses, plenty of horses.
Pete, have you gone slowly but surely crazy?
We've got 1,000 horsepower hung right in the nose of that Aircat plane, just waiting for us to use them.
But, Pete, you can't. I've never heard of anyone using an airplane to pull a load like that.
You may have an idea there, youngster.
If we can just find some place to hook onto it so we don't pull the ship in two, we'll have it. Let's wheel that ship over here. Can't do any more than fail, anyhow.
Pete Peterson, you've had some weird ideas in your time, but this just about caps the climax. Using an Aircat for a mine mule.
Hey, you can't hook onto that little ring under the cabin there, can you, son?
No, I'm afraid not, Zeb. That'd pull our nose down when we put a strain on it. We'll have to find some place back at the landing gear.
Well, here we are. You think we can move it back there?
Well, I could taxi it, but... yeah, that's it. Keep pushing, Zeb. We can push it all right. Yeah. Now, let's keep her moving.
How about that little wheel in back here? That hold it?
Don't think so, Zeb. Got an awful weight down there. It's a steep climb. Boy, if one of those cars should jump the track.
Pete, you can think of the loveliest thing.
Not much chance of that, though. Them wheels are flanged pretty deep. This far enough?
That ought to about get it. Let's swing it a little to the left. Yeah, like that. So we won't have any strain.
I've got it, Pete. Look, why not open both the back compartment doors, and then you can put the cable right on through one side and out the other.
Fine. Let's get them open. I think we got enough cable.
Oh, lots of it. Say, I'll find a good-sized tree limb or something to wedge in the edge of that pole there to keep the cable from getting caught between the rocks anywhere. I think that's one right over there.
I'll open this one over here, Pete. You see? See, you can put it right through. You'd better put something against the metal here to keep the cable from rubbing. Oh, those two cushions will do fine.
Now, here's the cable, Kay. You're going to get your hands pretty greasy now, but remember, it's all for a good cause.
Oh, sure.
You got it?
That's just about the biggest thing I could find in the way of a limb. These trees don't seem to get very big here. Now I'll just chuck it over the edge and wedge it in between them two rocks, like that.
Pete, when you get those drums up to the bottom of that pit, just how do you think you're going to lift them the rest of the way?
We've got 2 hand pumps, Kay, and the hoses are plenty long to reach right down into those drums from the ship. We can get the tanks back here. We can lift the oil up here.
Here, son, here. You better let me tie that cable. I had a little experience at it. Here. You sure don't want it to slip on you. There.
Okay, Zeb. I'll get the engine started. Kay, you better stay here on the ground. Maybe you better get out there a little where I can watch you. And you can watch Zeb and signal me if anything happens.
And Pete, whatever you do, son, don't jerk this cable. It's going to take an awful steady pull to break it, but one jerk and it's liable to snap. Snap it right in two. And you ain't seen no wrecks until you've seen what a busting cable can do.
Yeah, I'll watch it, Zeb. Well, I'll climb in and start the motors, and you signal me when to start, and then pray.
Okay, son. Start her up. Any time now. Let her go.
Watch it. Here we go. It's not gonna make it. Boy, if that cable ever broke, I'd be over the edge of that cliff way over there before I could get this thing shut off. Just a little more gas. Yeah. Feels like it's moving. He's trying to signal something. I know what it is. Yeah, she's nodding her head. Hey, I got him rolling now. Okay, Aircat. Let's see what you can do as a tow truck. At a time like this, he calls. Okay, D12, this is D46.
Are you in the air, D46?
No, I'm pulling 2 carloads of gasoline up a hill.
I think I misunderstood you, D46. Repeat, please.
I'll call you back in 5 minutes, D12. I'll keep my transmitter and receiver on. Stand by, please. But you heard me right.
We'll stand by, D46.
At a time like this, he calls. They still give me the go-ahead sign. I guess everything's okay. I wonder if that pit's big enough to hold both of those cars at that level spot. Or will Zeb block them so they won't roll back? Feels like we're slowing up a bit. Give her a little more. Maybe that'll bring them. If I give her any more than that, it's going to shake this crate to pieces. Feels like we're moving a little better now. That ought to just about... Looks like the end of the line. Yeah, Kay's shaking her head that it's okay, I guess. I wonder if I can... Yeah, there goes Zeb down in the hole. He's waving to Kay. I better get in touch with headquarters and see what he's...
Okay, D46, you've had your mic open. Having trouble?
I just towed up my own gasoline, D12. Forget about the destroyer. Everything's okay. I'll give you the details later.
I've been trying to contact you for the past quarter hour. D31 got message. You will be taking off from TDC in 1 hour. Will you be prepared to follow immediately?
1 hour. Let me see. 20 gallons a minute, 60 times 20. We'll be ready to leave here in an hour and a quarter, D12.
Fine, D46. D31 stated that parties at Beam Station heard the sound of your motor when you came in and will send motor launch over to investigate immediately following departure of D31. Try to leave no trace if possible.
Okay, D12. We'll do our best. Is that all?
That is all.
I got it. When we get that gas out of those drums, we'll roll them back down that tunnel. And that ought to shut off any trips up here to the top for quite a while. So Jack's leaving in an hour. Well, Jack, old boy, we'll be right on your trail all the way to Africa.
The way is clear for the last leg of the hop to Africa. In less than an hour, 2 planes will be winging their way over the 2,000 miles of water that now separates them from their goal. Will they both arrive safely? We can only make sure when we tune to the next episode of Anne of the Airlanes.